Some bullshit. I just noticed that. Like the other day, we got her over here. I'll crack it when it's time. But yeah, I noticed that the other day. Fucking Apple releases shit like their new phone. They release their new phone every year, right before hurricane season.
Ooh.
Oh, bullet.
I don't know what to do.
Sing.
Oh shit.
What happened? I think you threw it back too quick. Yeah. Yeah, just rinse it and towel it. Okay. All good. Anyways. Yeah, I think they launch shit like right before hurricane season every year. That's some bullshit, man. Like, so you're waiting for a phone, right?
Uh-huh.
And then the phone's delayed.
Yeah.
Because you hit it with the pre-order and they said, oh, it's going to be 2 weeks, before you mine said 2 to 3 weeks before you get your phone. And I was like, all right, that's fine. And then this hurricane hit and they're like, oh, I checked the UPS thing. I guess they use UPS.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing said, it said, due for rescheduling for my arrival date.
Huh.
I was like, what? And then it said at the top, it had a warning, hurricane whatever is an asshole. So I was like, oh, okay, yeah, makes sense. Fuck hurricanes. So, yeah, I hope everybody in Florida is okay, by the way. Apparently they're getting jacked.
Dude,
So,
being from South Mississippi, like, dealing with hurricanes is the worst.
yeah.
And some of those, like, sometimes it's, like, cool because it doesn't really hit that bad and you get a couple days off of school, stuff like that. Katrina was a bitch.
Weather advisory.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys have a ton of people from Katrina? Like, refugees?
Yeah.
Is it technically a refugee? If it's in your own country?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess they're seeking refuge in a different city. No, yeah, we actually, the population of our town was like 3,000 before, and then, small town, and then population after was something like 5,000.
Oh wow, almost doubled.
Yeah.
That's gnarly. I remember when Katrina happened, we got rain in Memphis, like pretty hard rain, but it wasn't like, it was a gnarly hurricane, so it reached all the way up there. But I know the hotels in Memphis got slammed forever, like the longest time. I don't even know. We went to this one. I remember specifically. We went to a skate spot, that was this old hotel. It was across the street. The hotel wasn't. The building was there still, but it was like destroyed.
Yeah.
You remember? I think I brought you there maybe one time. It had a pool. We skated in a concrete pool. It was so hard to skate. It was like literally hitting a wall.
Wait, where was this?
It's near. It's like at the end of 240.
Oh.
No.
I don't know. I feel like I remember skating a pool with you, but
It's gnarly. It was super gnarly. It's not there anymore. They filled it in. It's some bullshit. You can even see it on Google Maps. Like Earth or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Bummed.
So bummed.
Yeah. But anyways, that place was really sick. But we went to go skate that place, and it was across the street from like a Holiday Inn. It's old ass Holiday Inn, and everything that we saw in the parking lot, we were gonna park there because you don't park in front of this skate spot. Like cops will come and ticket you or arrest you because you're technically trespassing on this particular place. So we were gonna park there. We ended up parking down the street or whatever because this whole parking lot was full of Louisiana plates and Mississippi plates. We're like, this is really weird. Like we saw some of the cars filled to the brim of just random shit. Blankets, suitcases, like random. I mean, that's normal shit. But like random. Anything you could grab, I guess. Right? It was just really weird. Like, it hit. I was not, like, I knew that, it fucked up Louisiana. But, like, I didn't think it was gonna go that far up
Yeah.
to fuck up Memphis, which is kind of weird. You know, it's pretty far. It's 6 hours from New Orleans.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually had a buddy of mine when I was living in Memphis. Him and his fiance actually didn't know that they were fiancés yet, but he was an old friend of mine.
Engaged? I didn't know they were fiancés yet.
Well, I already said fiance.
No. You know that?
Um,
I didn't know they were fiancés yet.
Hey, that's a new thing.
They're fiancés?
Yeah.
When are you getting fiancés?
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Kathy?
Oh.
She listens this way. I'll fucking with her.
She can be so embarrassed. She can be like,
I know. She's gonna call me. Why did you do that?
So
I
they,
want a new CD.
I can't remember what. Did you say what hurricane it was? That had people coming.
Huh?
That had people coming to Memphis.
Katrina.
No, well, yeah, but no. The one that I'm talking about was after Katrina because I'd already moved to Memphis. But
Okay.
buddy of mine had to leave New Orleans, and he kind of surprised me. He was like, "Hey man, what are you doing?" And I was like, "Nothing. What?
Yeah.
I haven't talked to you since college. Like, since junior college."
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "I'm in Memphis." And so I see him, and then he was telling me all about it. It's like he had to fucking leave immediately because all the shit was about to get destroyed and everything. We didn't have to evacuate for Katrina, but because we were like 25, 30 miles off the coast. But our town got destroyed. It was pretty bad.
Really?
Your
town got destroyed?
It was. I mean, like not like the whole coastline of Mississippi got destroyed.
Yeah.
Like legit,
Like bad,
just slabs now.
Yeah.
And like took down whole casinos and stuff.
Yeah, it's gnarly. I've been down there since on shows.
Yeah. But our town kind of bounced back pretty quickly.
That's good.
But we were. It was scary, man.
I bet it was like all hands on deck. If you like 2,000 folks, you probably knew like almost everybody.
Yeah. I mean,
at least like the families, like their names or whatever.
We it's kind of scary because like at the time my girlfriend was across, town, and I couldn't drive to her because it was like we were after the storm was over, we had a really long driveway, and like there was literally 8 trees that fell on top of the driveway, so we couldn't drive out. It was like that on every road because like it's in the woods. It's like a woodsy town, so like trees everywhere. And we had a few trees on our house too. It was scary because there was one right behind the house that was like literally like
a big one.
It's big, probably as big as the kitchen. Like and
big boy.
We look outside the back door during the during the storm, and all of a sudden we see that motherfucker doing this.
Oh hell no! You see the big boy doing that? It's not good.
No. So what we had to do to keep it from pulling back the other way was we took shovels and dug up the ground on the side of our house so when it was pulling, it would go and pull that way instead of work.
That big ass tree fell?
Yeah. It was gnarly too.
Yeah?
Dude, it like the root, like the ground and root that pulled up with it was probably like 13, 14 feet high.
Dude.
It was
Hold on, so you dig the side that you want it to not fall on?
Yeah.
That's the way you do it?
Yeah, because like, I think about it this way, if it's doing this,
whatever
this
side
ground,
gives first.
Yeah, this ground is holding, right? So like our house is right here, so if we let go of that, then it'll go.
I see.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah, smart. Redneck ingenuity. Yeah. So, random topic that we did not write that down before, but fucking hurricanes.
Yeah.
Hope everyone's safe. Really hope my phone gets here.
Oof.
It's gonna be
That's what you care about.
Yeah, no, let's not go there. But tell me what ASMR videos are.
Ooh, this is interesting.
Okay.
All right. So, Pat, like I've been dealing with some things or whatever. We haven't really talked about it, but one of the things right now that I'm kind of going through is I'm having a hard time going to sleep.
Yeah.
I was talking to another buddy of mine, and he has the same problem, and he was like, dude, have you ever heard of these ASMR videos? And I was like, well, no. He's like, dude, it's really cool. Like it'll chill you out for real. Like you watch them, put your earphones and just let them play. And I was like, what is it? And he was like, well, it's these people doing, like, whispering to you and doing mundane tasks, like right next to the camera and right next to the mic. And so those noises, like literally like somebody doing that.
Yeah. That would bug the shit out of me.
Yeah. Or like, just like weird, like sounds, like whatever. But like, the ones that I've seen have all been kind of like, there's a storyline to it. So this one girl, first I was kind of aroused because it's this like pretty blonde girl like whispering to me in my ear, like with my earphones on, and she's like saying that she's asking me how I'm doing and all this stuff. Like it's real strange. And I was like, I don't know how to feel about this.
Is it like looking straight at the camera?
Yeah. She's like talking to you, like, you know. And
does she wait for a response?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, she does.
That's super weird.
And,
that's like some VR porn shit, like
yeah.
for real.
And
minus the porn.
She so what she does is she straight up like ask you, you know, how you're doing, all that stuff, and then ask if you want, or let you know that she's gonna wash your hair and do some stuff. Anyway.
That's really weird, man.
Dude, trust me. So then she goes, she's like, okay, just give me one moment, I'm gonna go get your shampoo. And she goes, gets the shampoo and like puts it next to the mic and kind of rubs on it and is like, this shampoo that I've chosen for you today is Sa by Bedhead.
How many views this thing got?
I don't remember, but I think it was probably like 500,000 or something like that.
What? For real?
Yeah. So then,
no way, man.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a whole thing of this.
Yeah. And what's funny is,
Oh
hold on a second. What's funny is, she then starts washing, you know, quote unquote, your hair.
Yeah.
And so she's like making this sound
How?
right next to the mic, like she's like scratching something behind the mic and like making these like sudsy sounds or whatever.
Yeah.
It's real.
Just tighten it.
It's like really fucked up. I like wanted to try and like see if it helped me, but I ended up just being so weirded out that I was just like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna try a couple more and see, you know, what it does, because it did kind of like take my mind off of things, because like once that repetitive, you know, noise enters your head, you just can't, like, it's just like, it's like the same as somebody like listening to rain or something, thunderstorms, to go to bed. You heard of that? You do that?
Like, does that?
You do that?
Yeah. I activate all the time.
She goes.
Most of the time.
She goes sleep first. Has a thunderstorm.
Absolutely.
That's fine.
Most of the time, thunderstorms. Sometimes trees and crickets.
She got it. She, you know.
She used to live in the country.
She lives in the country.
Yeah. I don't know. But that's kind of wild, bro.
It's weird, man. And I've seen some weird shit on YouTube.
Yeah.
You can find yourself in a weird place on YouTube.
You really, you jump down that rabbit hole, like you might not come back. You might even be a different person when you come back from a YouTube rabbit hole.
Speaking of, I think I found myself into a weird hole last night because I ended up on a Poe documentary, and it was like, I don't know how I got to it, but I found some weird shit about Poe.
Edgar Allan Poe. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. What? Enlighten me, because I know some weird shit about this dude.
Okay, so they talked about like his childhood and all this stuff or whatever, and then like they started.
Strange, bro.
He's strange. They already started off trying to make him sound perverted and all this shit.
He was.
Well, so far up to this part in the story, which I'm going to tell you, everything, it was like kind of normal. He was like, they said he was obsessed with his mom, but his mom died when he was like 3, so he didn't really like know her.
Yeah.
And then like, so he just wanted a female figure in his life, and so he kept obsessing over women or whatever. I don't know. But the weird shit is, this bruh finally got a family, Okay, after like going from that, you know, mom dying, dad abandoned him, to whatever, foster or something, he ended up going to his aunt's and his cousin. His cousin was like 12, and he was like 26.
Yeah.
And then, so
this isn't as weird as it like is now.
yeah.
So, but that's just weird.
It is very weird. Then he's like, the mom finds out about them or something like that, so she tries to get the daughter, the 12-year-old, to move out, send her with somebody else. So Edgar Allan Poe was like at work somewhere and heard about it and was like, no, wrote a big ass letter saying, don't you fucking do this to me, like, don't, you know, I can't believe you did, and then put a PS on there directly to the cousin, and it was like, my cousin, my sweet, my sissy, my love.
Word for word.
Word for word. My sissy, my love, my wifey. Swear to God.
Bro said wifey?
Wifey. Yes.
This is like 100 years
Bro,
ago.
I know. What's funny about this is this dude straight up doesn't care that he still thinks about her as a sister, but also thinks about her as a wife. That shit is weird. Anyway,
Cousin though. Technically, right? His
cousin.
Aunt.
Yeah.
His aunt's kid.
Yes, is his first cousin.
Yeah.
And
He
then,
put a baby in it, didn't he?
I didn't get that far in the documentary, so I don't know. But they did start having a happy life together, and they got married and shit. And I was like, damn, that's so weird. Like, I was like thinking about me at 26. Like,
Yeah.
I have a hard time even getting like being attracted to someone who's 18. You know.
Yeah. It's
just so it's
not
weird.
a thing anymore, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I think because we grew up though, like that not being really acceptable. Just, good God, like that was really fucking weird. But like, oh man, I'm just weirding me out. Like, and my whole shit's changed right now.
Well.
But anyways, and especially growing up in the South,